welcome once again to Precious Corner. This is your girl Precious.
Hi, I'm Precious and you are welcome to my corner.
Hi guys, welcome back to Precious Corner, and this is your girl once again Precious. Yes, and today is another episode here on Precious Corner. And yeah, we talk about everything and anything. Yes, from motivation, education, travel, lifestyle. Yeah, but right now I am in North Cyprus and I'm going to be giving you guys mostly information about North Cyprus, and it has to do with the education sector. Yeah, North Cyprus is actually under Turkey. It's not really part of the European Union, but they are located in Europe, and it's an island that is being controlled by Turkey. The main thing on this island right now is education, and it's a booming place where most people are running to get their education. And I want to just tell you guys how everything works here when it comes to getting your master's degree or even your bachelor degree here in North Cyprus. There are scholarships. You get to get your education at an affordable price. So it's one of the best places you can look to when you want to get quality education for a lower or cheaper price. So I'm going to be giving you guys inside information, gist, advices, and all of that. Okay guys, yes, so right now let's just dive into the main business. So yeah, in North Cyprus there are a lot of schools. Actually, we have Near East University, we have BAU, we have GAU, we have RAF Dental University, we have Final University, and a lot more. But for the sake of this video, I'm actually going to be focusing on NEU, which is Near East University, RAF Dental University, and also CIU, which is Cyprus International University. And all of these schools actually offer scholarship opportunities. It can be 50% scholarship, 25% scholarship, 75% scholarship, and even up to 80% scholarship. So there are a lot of opportunities at each of these schools. So all you have to do is to apply to these schools. Okay, so you can do it through agents here. I'm actually going to talk about that as well, why you need to use an agent. But for now, let me just tell you about the major requirements that the school going to be asking for if you want to apply. And I'll be starting with graduate school. If you're applying for a master's degree here, these are the things that you're going to be asked to provide, and you should make sure that you have them in their originals, because if you bring any kind of fake documents, they're going to notify you that it is fake, and it's going to affect your application process. So make sure that you have originals of your documents. So the first thing is the university diploma. That's your certificate. When you graduated, you were given a certificate, as we all know. So that's what they'll be asking for, original copy, as I said earlier. You also need to provide your university transcript. Yes, those are compilation of all of your grades that you acquired while you were in the university, your courses you did, the grades you had in them, and all of that. That's what makes up your transcript. And you'll be required to also provide that, an original document to that as well. You also need a copy of your passport. Yes, so you need a passport before you can travel here. And you'll be asked to provide a copy of your passport. That's the identification part, where you have your name, your passport picture, and your country and all of that, your age and all of that. So that's the section you'll be asked to copy and add to the document. And there's also going to be an application form that will be sent to you by your agent to fill in and scan, and also add that to the documents that you'll be asked for. You have to also provide 2 reference letters, and mostly it's said that if you have it, so it's not really compulsory, but they're going to ask you for it. If you have it, fine. If you don't have it, it doesn't affect your application process. And also you need 1 passport size picture. So these are the stuff you need to provide when you're applying for a graduate program. Let me just run through them again. You need your university diploma or certificate. You need your university transcript. You also need copy of your passport, application form filled, yes, and reference letter if you have them available, and also your passport size photo. Okay, so we just talked about the graduate requirements earlier on. So for those who also just completed high school and you also want to apply here in North Cyprus, you'll be going for the bachelor programs, and these are some of the requirements that you will be asked for. You need a transcript from your high school. Yes, all of the grades that you made during your high school time, you need to provide the transcript to that. You also need your high school diploma. Yes, a certificate that's given to you when you complete high school in your country. You need a WAEC certificate. Yes, and it comes in two types. You need something from WAEC, like a certificate from WAEC, or something to show that you wrote the West African exam. Like, I'm talking to those from Africa. This is what we get to write in Africa when we are graduating from high school. We get to write the international exam, which is the WAEC exam. So you need your WAEC certificate to show that you actually wrote the WAEC exam. If you don't have the certificate yet on hand and you have the WAEC result, that's fine. You can also provide that, but you also have to provide the result checker card, also called the WAEC chip, as we all know. So that is just a card that helps the schools here to verify that yes, you actually wrote the WAEC, and they can find that in the WAEC system. That's how it works. So either you provide your WAEC certificate or your WAEC result, which comes with your WAEC chip or the result checker card. You also need a photocopy of your passport, yes, the identification part of the passport, and you need a passport size photo as well. Yes, you need to provide at least one passport size photo so that it can all accompany all these documents, and you are good to go to start your application process. So let me run through them. You need your transcript from your high school, you need your high school diploma, yes, you need your WAEC certificate. If you don't have that, no problem. You need your WAEC result and your result checker card. Yes, both of these items work together. You also need your photo copy of your passport, and you need a passport size picture. Yeah, these are the requirements you need to provide when you want to apply here for a bachelor's program or a master's program. Yeah, so how do you apply here in North Cyprus? The booming stuff here is that we get to pass through agents. Yes, agents are people who stand as a gateway between you and the school. These agents get to do everything on your behalf, because mostly you don't know the schools, you don't know the application process, you don't know how to go about everything. So you need someone who is abreast about the processes, that get to advise you about how to go about your processes. So I'm going to be telling you about how the agency works and all of that. Okay guys, so that's just about it when it comes to application process here for the schools in North Cyprus. Yes, so one important thing I want to get you guys attention to is that when you're coming to North Cyprus, you should try as much as possible to make sure that you have someone who is able to sponsor you, because as much as we have scholarship opportunities, they don't cover your expenses here when it comes to what you eat, where you stay, and sustaining yourself on the island. So if you're thinking about coming here to North Cyprus, you should as well think about who is going to sponsor other things apart from paying your school fees, and who's going to pay part of your school fees, because mind you, it's not a full scholarship, it's just a partial scholarship that's been offered here. And that's why I told you that it's cheaper than other parts of Europe, like comparing fees here and other parts of Europe where there is no scholarship like throughout. Like for a year, once you apply, you have an opportunity to get a scholarship. So your school fees is going to be drastically reduced to make sure that you're able to pay it. But also think, how am I also going to pay the other half of my school fees? You should try as much as possible to think about all these things, how you're going to sustain yourself here on the island. Because when it comes to job, yeah, there are jobs here for students, but mostly it's scarce, because you know a lot of students are coming to the island, and for everyone to get the jobs at the same time is kind of rare. So you need to at least try and get something that you can take care of yourself for at least a year, whilst you get acquainted with the island and try looking for jobs to do. So that's one advice that I'm giving you guys. Think about it and consider all of this before you start thinking about traveling here to North Cyprus. So okay guys, that's just about it. That's all the information you need when it comes to applying to schools here in North Cyprus. So any other information you need about North Cyprus, don't hesitate to contact us. We are here at Precious Corner, and we are ready to make your job easier, your application process as easy as possible. So don't panic. Yeah, just contact me. Any kind of thing you hear about North Cyprus that you're not okay with, I'm here to give you factual information always. So keep returning to this channel. I'm going to be feeding you guys with a lot of information when it comes to your traveling process, when it's the right time for you to come to the island, how is the COVID-19 situation like here, what are the requirements that you need at your airport in your country before you can come here to North Cyprus. So that's just about it, guys. See you on the next episode of Precious Corner. Bye.